Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading Untitled Chapter Listener by me. So let's get into it. Child. Child did not often wake up to someone kissing his cheek, but that again was something that he was glad to have a change in. After all, being with you like this and being loved so sincerely was something he would never complain about. And most importantly, he was happy that he got you to love him this much and care for him in such a way. Sometimes love seemed so strange to him. Sometimes he wondered if he would ever have it at all. But right now, as you were by his side and as you loved him so sincerely and woke him up by your kisses, well, he knew that it was not really that impossible anymore. He has all he wants and needs right there in his arms. And it was a blessing. One that he is more than lucky to have. And as he blinked his eyes open and smiled at you, he watched you carefully. Love, can I say something? What? Did you not like me waking you up like that? He chuckles, shaking his head. No, I liked it. It's my favorite thing in the world. I just wanted to say you're beautiful. You're wonderful, Mayan. Inside and out. He whispered, caressing your cheek, and you blushed brightly. To you, there were no words that you could say in response to that, especially the way he was being so soft with you right in the morning. It was a bit shocking, but nice all the same, and somehow unsurprising when it comes to him. He was always lovey-dovey like this, and always willing to be affectionate with you, shower you in compliments and love. And today was no different. In fact, today was even more special just because of the way you woke him up. And he was certainly feeling a lot softer than usual, which means you'll be cuddling with him a lot, whether you planned for that initially or not. And try to forgive him. He's really trying his best to resist you and focus more on his own missions and job. But sometimes, you truly do make it difficult for him. So at least try to be patient. Surely he will get bored after an hour or so. Lyney wouldn't be used to waking up like this. However, it doesn't mean it's anything bad. In fact, he actually wakes up smiling. And he looks at you for a couple of moments, trying to see if he was dreaming or if this was truly real. It was wonderful that it was. It was something he never expected. So, after staring at you for a couple of minutes, he finds himself sighing softly and reaching out with his hand, pulling you close to him. You know, Ion, you're a miracle. Me? A magician saying that to me, of all people. Well, I don't really see your point. I'm a magician. It doesn't mean I can't appreciate fine things. In fact, it only means I can tell what's truly a miracle and what's not real. So I can tell that you're a true miracle, one I should appreciate very well. You chuckle softly at that, shaking your head. You were never going to win against him. If anything, you should just give up, because you will never just skip an opportunity to make you feel like you are the best thing in the universe. And frankly, you didn't mind. You loved this type of thing with him. You only just wanted to, well, seem happy when he woke up in the morning. And right now, looking at him, and the way he was looking at you like you'd done a miracle, he certainly is. It certainly was not hard to see Lyney happy, not when you were around. But it's still wonderful every single time. And nothing in the world can get you to stop appreciating it. However, it didn't seem like it worked very well to wake him up, because instead, he just wrapped his arm around you and looked at you. Ion, can we just stay like this for a couple of moments? I really want this, Ion. I did this to wake you up, Lyney, not to make you lazier. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine if I sleep for a couple of moments. Please, just let me doze off for a little bit. You sighed, knowing there was no negotiation with him. He really wanted to sleep, and the least you could do was give him that. So as you sighed, you just nodded, getting underneath the blanket with him. Perhaps it could take just a few minutes until you woke up. Surely that wouldn't impact your schedule or anything. And surely those minutes would not turn into an hour. You know, you're quite certain of that. Wriothesley. Wriothesley was not used to all this tenderness. There have been many moments in his life where he wondered if he would ever get that. But now that he has it, it all feels so strange and so unusual. Not in a bad way, certainly, but in a way that feels unreal. And he doesn't mind it, but it's a little bit stunning. Leon, you... God, you're like the sun. Me? Like the sun? I'm not sure why you said that. You just woke up and you're already flirting with me? Well, what can I do? I have to one-up you or something. You're kissing me right as I wake up. It's hard not to say this. You could admit that he's right. Had you been in his position, you probably would have done the same. And that's why I kissed him again, making him smile, as he wrapped an arm around you, pulling you closer, kissing your cheek now, as you smiled at him. Wriothesley, I know how much fun you're having, but we really have to get up. I know, but I can't resist you, darling. You make it really difficult. I know how beautiful I am and how much you love me, but you really have to get up right now. Do you know how much Seedream would complain if you got late? He sighed, nodding. Those Melusines. They're really strict about their time and all. I wonder why. Well, you don't need to wonder. You just need to get up and get to your office. He nodded, admitting defeat. Although he really just wanted to stay with you for a couple of minutes in bed, he knew that you were a little bit too stern for something like that. Not that he minds. He loves that you can keep him in check. But sometimes he just hopes for a couple of minutes with you, undisturbed, and not worried about anything else. However, with a lot of work that was on him recently, it didn't seem like he was getting that anytime soon. But he was grateful that he got to wake up like this, with you brightly shining like the sun right above him, giving him a few kisses to start his day.